Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is the daily reading for the collective for 29th of April 2024. This card applies for everybody who watches this video. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. As far as the date is right, there should be something that will work for you and be beneficial for your situation. So the Chariot card, first of all, it is a major arcana. That means something major can happen today. It will be, it can be a large event for ourselves, and sometimes this can represent a journey, car-related matters. Maybe there are things to be fixed. Maybe some of you are concerning to get a new car, a new journey to somewhere else. If this is a journey to somewhere else, probably you will travel by car, because the chariot is about a car. Some of you might travel to places where there are castles, as depicted in this picture. As you can see, the chariot card, you can see two lions. One is black, one is white. They are actually going towards two directions. But at the same time, they are actually giving the momentum of the chariot, where the person is sitting on top of it. This person is the commander, the chief commander of some kind, and this person is making a decision. This decision can be divided to both sides. So in order to make things really work, this person has to make very precise and handle the situation delicately. So when this card appears, it can mean major decision that will be reached after a long period of contemplation. Maybe not for everyone, but at least it is a serious consideration, because there are a lot of consequences that will come with this particular decision. So when the chariot card appears, it is also a time to ask ourselves, is our form of transportation fulfilling for us? Is our car doing okay? Do we love our car, or do we want to change the car? It is also a day to improve the car situation. It can be maintenance, it can be cleaning, it can be anything related to car matters. Maybe the registration, maybe the license, that you didn't have the time to deal with that before, but now is the time to deal with it, so you can proceed with your plan. The Chariot card is also associated with the zodiac sign Cancer. Sometimes it signifies warfare. On a personal level, we might be fighting a war, fighting a battle that is related to our sense of security. Some of you fighting or maintaining the security of your kids, because the zodiac Cancer is also related to the nurturance of the kids. There might be decisions that have to be made regarding to our kids. Any kind of matters that are related to security. It is also a time that we can ask ourselves, what makes us feel secured? Is it our car? Is it our residence? Is it our job? Is it about our hobbies? Is it about a thought process? What do we think that will lead to the insecurities? And what do we think that will lead to us feeling secured and powerful enough to believe that we have the security we need in order to live our lives? So these are some questions that we can ask ourselves in order to manifest a more secured and confident life in general. Some of you might consider air travel today because the element of the wings on the chariot, as you can see. But there are also people who gonna opt for just driving the car to somewhere, maybe probably longer distance than usual. When I see this card, I can also relate this to a world situation where some major warfare can be prominent and can be visible in our lives. So hopefully this is not the case, but it is possible. So if this is the case, one of the productive things we can do is to ask ourselves, what will be the side effects of the warfare towards our personal lives in the coming future? And what can we plan ahead of time? For people who are not directly impacted by the warfare, it is a time to be grateful for having the peace and also be compassionate towards those who are actually in the middle of the warfare and being impacted by the warfare directly. For some of you, it is time to reflect about what leads to our attitude to fight. What are the matters that are causing us to fight against something, fight against someone? Are these matters really the heart of the matter? What is the crux of the problem? What's the intention of fighting this battle? Is the intention aligning to our true self? Or is it just an intention that is instinctual? The things we are fighting for, are they worth it? Are they worth it for us to fight against? Because sometimes, as we are humans, our mind can change regarding the battles that we are fighting against. Maybe we'll suddenly have a eureka moment about an ongoing conflicts between us and someone else, or maybe between us and a situation. There might be a eureka moment to realize that there might be another dimensions of the reality that is causing the conflict. Maybe it's not as obvious as we always believe to be true. There's no right or wrong. Sometimes when we need to fight a battle, there's always the upside and there's always the downside. So today is also a day that is good for us to consider the pros and cons about something that we have battled with or we are battling with. Is it worth to continue the battle, or is it worth it to change the situation? Can the conflict be alleviated? Can the conflict produce some positive byproducts, even though there are conflicts involved? And what are the positive things that can be cultivated while we are battling with the problems? Because problems and decisions, they are not always easy, but at the same time, things can look pretty bad, but they can also be seen as the opportunity to break away from old patterns. There's always the upside and the downside. Some of you might consider about the feature of your car if you own a car. Is it gas efficient? Is it helping your finances? Or is it just draining your money? There's one particular thing that I would like to share before I close this video. Today I'm not gonna do a very long video because I have quite a lot on my plate right now. But I do want to share one of the interesting findings I recently discovered, which is about the Nakshatra sound. It is something related to the Vedic astrology. If you are aware of Vedic astrology, which is the Indian astrology that is using the sidereal system, if you have created a chart for yourself, be aware of the fourth house, which rules vehicles. Not only fourth house, but also some other houses. But fourth house, it is about the possession and vehicles. But I have to say I'm not an expert about this. I just want to share some of the things that I actually I found out. Which is about the sound of the brand name of the cars. That if we have chosen to drive a certain brand name of the cars, car manufacturer, it will actually activate a certain part of our lives. So today probably is a good day to investigate about that side of the reality and try to see if you can figure out the name of your car, the first syllable of the car manufacturer. Where is it located in your birth chart? Which nakshatra is being activated by the car? And then you can refer to your birth chart and then to understand that which area of life is this car activating. Sometimes for some people, they can change their car brand, switch to another car, and then their reality will change because different cars will manifest different things in life. So I will put a link below, and then there is a table, there's a website that addresses all of the sounds that are associated with the nakshatra. I know it sounds a little bit advanced, but I'll still encourage you to take a look and try to do some research on your own. And probably you can get a glimpse on some of the matters that are, or maybe problems that are very long lasting. And are they correlated with your car brand? This is something that is very interesting to look into. I know not everybody have the luxury to have a car, but this does not always only apply to car brands. It can also be related to other things that we use, the brand names of the brand names of everything. So I will try to put the birth chart calculator below, and then you can click the link and then create your own chart, and then hopefully you can find out the nakshatras and where are they affecting or active in your birth chart. So I hope this information is useful for you. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.